Hi, I wanted to do a quick video here to talk to you guys about mental health and to see what comes up for you when you hear mental health and to talk to you about how therapists and life coaches work in that space, how they can help you. I did this post on a Facebook Live, but I wasn't sure. I did something with the embedding where I couldn't switch it over to post it here, so I'm doing a new video. So hopefully it's the same content. But you can feel free to check out my Facebook page too to make sure that I captured everything and I didn't miss anything. But the big things I want to talk to you about when it comes to therapist and life coach, depending on the nature of the issue. There's some things that a life coach can help you with, and there's some things that you really need to see a therapist with. Life coaches are there to help you when you're functioning, when you are doing all the basics. Okay, you're getting up out of bed, you're going to work, you have relationships with people, all those things are going well, and you just want to optimize those things. You want to take them to the next level. There may be some aspect that you're not happy with. Maybe there's something you want to do and you're feeling stuck in your emotions. You're feeling afraid, you're feeling doubtful, you're feeling anxiety, and you don't want to move forward. Not that you're not doing all the things you need to, but you need some help working through that to really step into what you want. That's when a life coach comes in. If you're in a situation where you're having suicidal ideations, if you're having thoughts or even have had attempts on that sort of thing, that is not when you need to see a life coach. That's when you should talk to a therapist, and there'll be resources in your local community and the healthcare community that can help you with that. But that's not for a life coach. That's not what you want to see a life coach for. If you're in a situation where you have a relationship and you want to improve your relationship status, you want to, or even if you want to change it and you're thinking through if you really want to do it and the ramifications and how you're going to do that. Let's say you're with a spouse, thinking about divorce, or maybe you're just trying to improve your marriage, or you're working through some things in your marriage. If you're getting married and you both have kids, or one of you have kids and you're working through a blended family situation and all that comes up with that. If you're working on relationships with your kids, either managing your time and not losing yourself and keeping that identity both with your partner and also with your kids as they're getting older, maintaining healthy boundaries and still keeping that relationship you want, because it's going to change from when they're young and when they're older, all those sort of things. A life coach can help you with. If you're thinking about switching your career, if you want, if you're looking into something new and you're scared to embark on that new thing and you have like all these thoughts telling you you shouldn't, you can't, it's not responsible, you should kind of do what you've always been doing or do something that's familiar where you're guaranteed income as opposed to stepping out in something new. That's what a life coach can help you with. Now, a life coach can give you some recommended actions and things like that. They're not going to be the person who you expect to go to and say, hey, I want to go do this new business and I need you to help me write my resume. I need you to help, tell me all the steps to make the thing happen. They're going to be able to come up with steps with you, but they're also going to empower you to do that yourself. They're going to talk through where you're trying to go, why you want to get there, all the things that need to happen, and it'll be a collaborative effort. It won't be just sit down with notes and receive mode. Now, if you're in a situation where you're being abused or there's abuse going on, like active abuse, whether it's mental, whether it's sexual, physical, whatever the case, that is not when you need to go see a life coach. That's when you need to see a therapist. Now, a life coach will be able to help you through the ramifications of all that's happened with that victim mentality. They'll be able to help you process that so you can change that story so that's not who you stay and that's not who you identify yourself as. There are tons of things they can help you with in that capacity, but you still should see a therapist as well. So I just wanted to touch base and just, give you guys a few tips and let you know when you should see a therapist as opposed to when you should see a life coach. Now, there's some coaches too that are business coaches that'll help you with the strategy, the planning, the growing your business, and they'll be able to tell you all the steps to how to do that. That's not a general life coach, but business coaches will also usually have a life coaching component to them. And life coaches can help you with some of your business stuff, maybe not the strategy, but all the mindset that needs to go into it and some of the strategy. So those are like two different types of coaches. And also, a big key differentiator or a way to really think about it is that if you're not able to function, you're not able to do the basics, therapy. If you are able to function and you're doing all that you can and you want to just optimize that, you can do more, life coaching. If you want to dissect the past and go through all that's happened and why it's made you who you are and how you came to be and all the thoughts about, what happened in childhood and the different relationships, that's going to be therapy. If you want to move from the present forward and you can look at the past, but in the sense of how is that impacting you today? What is that? meaning for you today? What story are you telling about that today in your present moving forward? The life coach can help you with that. So those are some of the big differences. I just wanted to hop on and let you know. And also, I want to note that there's some people think that life coaches don't really deal with emotions, that that's more of a therapy standpoint to work through. And I want to tell you that life coaches, they do. So therapy can help you, it can help you with emotions, it can help you processing emotions, it can help you understand why people do what they do, how they come to be that way, and understand all the dynamics of it. A life coach is going to help you feeling your emotions. They're going to help you be able to process your emotions. They're going to be able to help you tap into what you're actually feeling and be able to use that to move forward, to create the emotions you want for yourself and move forward. But they do work with emotions. They help you feel them, process them, and use them in a constructive way, not to hold you back. They don't necessarily work with you on, okay, why is this happening? How is this related to my childhood? Why did this person, for example, relationship, why did my partner do this thing to me? Why did this happen? I don't understand. They're not going to help you with that aspect. They're going to help you deal with whatever happened, whatever your partner did. Okay, neutral circumstance. What does that mean to me? How is that affecting me? How do I feel about that? What do I think about that? How is this showing up in my life? How is this affecting the rest of my life? How do I want it to affect my life? What do I want to take from what they said? And what do I want to make that mean? And how do I want to view this relationship from that standpoint? That's what the life coach is going to help you with. So, okay, just a quick note. I just wanted to touch base and share that with you guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. Bye, everybody.